Welcome back to the Nikki Jencen Show. I have missed you. I have taken a 3-week hiatus from the show. My kids have been off of school, so I actually took some time to be with them. Now, there's nothing better in this life than time. There's nothing more important than time, because it's one thing we can never have enough of, and one thing that we can never get back again. So, my children are only 7 and 11 for so long, and any time that I can spend with them one-on-one is time well spent for me. So, I took part of the end of December, the beginning of January, to really spend quality time with my kids. For the next 2 weeks in January, we're talking all about new beginnings. I always say when a new year begins, it's a time that we can actually reset ourselves, right? What happens in January? January 1, I'm gonna hit that pavement hard with a new diet, a new self, a new way of living. And that's all fine and dandy. But here's the thing, you should be you, right? If you're going to find a new way, a new path of life, that is an absolute beautiful thing. So we're talking all about new beginnings. So what are you trying out that's new for you? What's your new beginning in 2018? So this is a fresh start. Now, let me remind you, you don't have to have a fresh start every single year. You can have a fresh start every single day of your life. You can have a fresh start every week of your life. My husband's uncle, Uncle Jack, he would have a fresh new start every Sunday. He would say, I'm starting my diet tomorrow, so I'm gonna have some ice cream tonight. Every Sunday he had, I think, some ice cream, because on Monday he was gonna start over again. And that just reminds me that no matter what, we always have the choice to start over, to start anew, to have these new beginnings. So one of the things that is new for me, one of my new beginning, is I'm going to start a master's program and get my MBA. Now, for the past 9 years, yes, 9 freaking years, I have put off getting a master's degree because of fear, because I felt that I wouldn't be able to do it. It would be too hard and I would fail. And I'd be too busy and I wouldn't be able to give my family what they needed. But this time is different, because I realize that in my life today, my kids are getting older, and at some point, I'm going to want to be in that position of knowledge. And I think we should never, ever, ever stop learning. I'm excited, and I'm also full of fear. But what is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. And so that's what's new for me, and that's an exciting new beginning for me. In the end, the outcome is more knowledge, bringing in more money, and that's not a bad thing. Bringing in more money is such a good thing, because we won't have to live a certain way. We can exceed our own expectations. Exceed expectations every single day. Have a new beginning whenever you want your new beginning to start. A lot of people are getting divorced, and that's closing a chapter to an old self with a new beginning. Some people are having new babies, so that's starting a new beginning. Whether you're having a new beginning with your first child, or your 6th child, or your 17th child, it's all new beginnings. Or if you're starting a new career, let me know in the comments down below, what is your new beginning? What are you starting over at? What are you doing to change yourself for the better in 2018? So one of the other things that's new is my glasses. I want to see clear. I want to see life more clearly. And so these glasses represented for me in 2018 clarity. Clarity. Get really clear what I want for my life, what I want for my career, my finances, my work-life balance, for my marriage, for my kids. All of that, you have to gain clarity in order to move forward in life. So I think this year's motto is going to be clarity. Sometimes in life, new beginnings can be scary. And we're not sure where to start, we're not sure where to end, we can't really think clearly because our thoughts are overwhelming. And so what I can say to you for, new beginnings in 2018 is take every single step in stride. Take it slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. And it's true. Take time out to smell the roses, to go and enjoy life with your loved ones. And, I was also given a huge gift this break, and that was the gift of relaxation. It was one of my good girlfriends, and she came over with a gift certificate. And she said, "You know what, Nikki? I wanted to give you the gift of relaxation." And I was dumbfounded. Like, wow, somebody actually cares about my well-being enough to give me the gift of relaxation. And that is huge. I have to work on a lot of things personally in my life, like self-love, self-worth. And I think that that's something that we all have to focus on. If we're going to focus on, the bigger picture of life, we have to look at all the elements. Are you a good wife? Are you a good husband? Are you a good mother or father? Look at all the aspects and make sure that everything is in alignment, or it's like a checks and balances. I will leave you with this. I want to thank you so much for being a part of this community, being a part of the Nikki Jencen Show, being a fan, sharing these videos, because every single show should have knowledge, should have some educational form to it. And even if it's just me speaking to you, I'm educating you to stop, be present, be in this moment, take time. And if that's what you needed to hear today, well, that's your school. That's your schooling. It's your school of life. So what can you do for yourself that will have a new beginning? What can you do to empower your life to be better? So I'll leave you with this today, and I'll be back next week for more chat about new beginnings. Love yourself. Love with all your heart. And don't take any time for granted. Mwah. Don't forget to subscribe and to like and to share this video with all your mama friends. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.